Alright, so
Who killed Heavy? It was me! Yes! I did it like this!
hey there everybody, this is Jackson Davis here for the Q&A that F24 Life and myself did, because we are one and the same to answer that question. So let's get on with the first one. Starting off with a question one of my friends asked me: are you the sassy imposter or just a baka? Sorry to disappoint you all, but I am indeed just a baka. Another friend that asked, how long does it take to be a good racer? This one depends. With karting, it took me probably a year and a half to actually be a real threat weekly, I'd say. With iRacing, when I did it at the Hall of Fame, I mean, I was racing against people that had never done it before and won in my second start in it. So I mean, and then with I guess F1, I picked it up pretty quick. NASCAR Heat picked it up pretty quick. So it depends on what kind of racing you're doing, but I'd say karting definitely takes time. It took me a year or so to get real good at it, be a threat on a weekly basis. Next question, are you still going to do NASCAR memes? The answer to that one is yes, I will still be continuing the NASCAR meme series. I've just had to take it on hiatus for a bit, but I intend on making more NASCAR memes. The playoff series will be coming. I got a few regular season ones that I'm starting to make. My editing software is twice deleted, Road America, and Loudon was almost done. That one also got deleted. So it's been a bit frustrating in that regard, and also school stuff is keeping me from doing it a little bit, but there's other stuff that has been coming up, so I don't have as much time for it, but I plan on making a few more. So this has been a question I've got a lot, which is, when is the next meme review? I cannot give a definitive answer to that one yet. Like I said earlier, Road America has already been deleted twice, so I'm gonna have to work on that one again, but we'll see. I mean, I'm trying to do my best with it. I don't have as much time for it as I used to have, so I'll be working on them still, but yeah, I can't give an answer right now. I thought they would have been out already, but they're not, because I keep having other stuff that I need to do. But yeah, I will get them out, hopefully later this month. So another question I got was, what editing software do I use? I use a mobile app on my phone called InShot Pro Mobile. I have the full version of it, so that's why I can do all the effects and stuff that I do. But also, I use a text-to-speech called Natural Reader Online. That's how I got Byron, Spinato, Elliot, even my voice in the series. I'd say my favorite part of making the meme reviews is when I get the ideas, I'd say, because I mean, I still remember when I had the idea for the Hendrick beat. In fact, I still have the original video file on my phone. And then also it's seeing your guys' reactions to it. You guys are always so supportive and so positive with them. And I just love that. And so those are probably my two favorite parts for sure of making the videos and the memes. I guess messing around with the characters too. Will I do a tier list for Cup Series drivers? Probably. Yeah, one day I'll do it. I don't have a computer right now, which makes it a little harder to record with that, but when I get a computer, yeah, I'll probably do it. Which also leads into the next question, will I do gaming videos? Yes, I will be doing gaming videos, mainly F1 2021, Project Cars 2, NASCAR 21 Ignition, and iRacing, which will all be coming, some this year and some of which later. Let me know with the gaming content what exactly you want to see, because if you guys want to see me play career mode, then I can make that happen on any of these games if you just want to see me fail completely at iRacing like I did at the Hall of Fame, except the one time I actually did well, then I can put that on there. But it's all that sort of stuff. But yeah, gaming videos will for sure be on this channel. Did I see the Robo? I didn't see the whole thing, but I saw what I needed to see. That was absolutely hilarious. I was on my way home from something and I turned my phone on to see who was winning, and I literally, right as I turned that on, Hendrick goes and head first into the wall, and I just started laughing hysterically because I was trying to keep up with the race and I knew what happened between him and Elliott already. So I didn't see the full Robo race, I didn't get to see the end of it, but that was the only moment of the race that I even saw. Who is my idol? Jesus! But if you're asking like in terms of like racing, which I guess would tie into who's my favorite driver, I don't really have a favorite driver, but I'd say my idol as a kid was Jeff Gordon, as you can see back there with my Jeff Gordon cutout and hood. But my dream as a kid was to get to the Cup Series and drive the 24 car. My dream now is to get to the NASCAR Coca-Cola Cup Series and win a championship with Colleague if they ever have an esports team. Who's your least favorite driver? It's a tough one. I don't hate anybody. Well, alright, I'd have to say Nikita Mazepin. It's my least favorite driver. But in terms of NASCAR, I guess Hendrick, really. As of now, just because I side more with, I do side with the Hendrick cars, let's be honest, of what he's done with Elliott so far, and that whole deal. Interesting to know that those two also came together at Bristol in 2017. And then it goes into a question by Hendrick Fan 24/7. Is Hendrick the superior team? In my opinion, yes, they are, or at least, alright, so let me rephrase that, how I was going to answer that. Hendrick isn't the superior team, but the 5 car is the superior team, I guess, of the Hendrick cars. Because, I mean, but watching the race at Texas, Hendrick was the superior team. That's just a fact that they were outright dominant. I did see parts of that race too. I had other stuff to take care of, but I did see Byron and Larson leading most of the way from what I was watching today. So I'd say Hendrick is the championship favorite to win the championship. Obviously, Elliott won it last year. Larson's the points leader, and he's already locked in. So I guess I would say that Hendrick would be, as of now, the superior team. So a really good one that I wasn't expecting to see is, what is my favorite NASCAR game? I'm not gonna lie, I still hop on my Xbox 360 and play NASCAR 15 career mode, just because, and so honestly, it's mainly for the 2 reasons: the paint booth and plate racing. I just love both of them. I always turn the plate racing up to as high as it can go with the AI, and then I try to block all 3 lanes at once like Jean Girard did in Talladega Nights. And then the paint booth was really good. Like, they had the flames and custom cars. Yeah, NASCAR 15 is probably my favorite game. But I could tell you iRacing will take that over as soon as I get it. Chase Briscoe or Cole Custer? That one personally is probably Briscoe. And it's, what do you think about the 2021 season? I know you want my NASCAR response. I think the NASCAR 2021 season has been great. I've seen already part of it in person. I was at the Bushy McBush Race 400 in May. I'll be going to the Hollywood Casino 400 later this week, so I'm excited for that. And then I'd say this season overall, or we thought it was going to be unpredictable. We had that period of time where it was like 6 different race winners in 6 races. But then guys like Larson started showing their speed. I guess I was more glad than anything to see Hendrick resurge to be the dominant force that they used to be. That was pretty cool. I've loved the 2021 season. Colleague got their first Cup win. 2311 got their first Cup win. Bubba got his first Cup win. Allmendinger got his second. Larson looks like a serious championship threat. So, I mean, I think it's been a great season. Out of my big three of motorsports, Formula One has been my favorite of the 2021 season, watching Max and Lewis go at it.
Hamilton's going to try again, this time on the inside, a continent touch! Verstappen is out of the race, and that's a big crash! Hamilton and Verstappen, and this time Verstappen and Hamilton have crashed out, and they are both out!
McLaren getting their first win in a long time.
It's McLaren and Ricciardo that win the Italian Grand Prix!
As well as Alpine taking their first win.
Ocon wins the Hungarian Grand Prix!
And then with IndyCar, I have enjoyed that season as well. I was personally hoping Pato O'Ward would take it, but congrats again to Alex Palou. That was a good season to watch too. It was a good championship battle, watching Penske struggle a bit at first, and seeing Ganassi is like the team to beat, watching Pato get his first win. Elio's fourth Indy 500, which deserves in itself to talk about.
Welcome to the four-time club, Elio Castro-Neves! That is awesome!
Grosjean being quick.
Romain Grosjean is on the pole for the first time in his IndyCar career. Outstanding. Man, I got a good trip.
Yeah, I'd say all of them have had pretty good 2021 seasons. I've enjoyed all of them for sure. Just about karting now is how expensive is it? It depends. I mean, where I was, there was an entry fee. So I mean, you're probably spending upwards of $100 a race. And then not to mention the kart itself, which was about $3,000 for us. It's not cheap. I mean, you're going to be spending a pretty penny if you want to do kartings, but same with really any form of motorsports. What is my favorite meme review? I'll do you one better. Here's my top 5 from 5th to 1st.
Brooklyn sand, I see the sand, Vegas sand, Rio sand, Tokyo sand.
Maybe not the one you thought was going to be number 1, but Chase's Championship Charge is definitely my favorite. Ooh, someone remembered that teaser. When will I do a stop motion series? So I've actually already done episode 1 of this series. It's called the NASCAR Buddies. It was about Matt DiBenedetto going to the Wood Brothers. That was the first episode, and then I never really had a second episode. The NASCAR Buddies movie, Bradded, is in production right now, and Bradded will feature another NASCAR YouTuber. Just full disclosure, I want you guys in the comments to try and see if you can find out who it is. So that'd probably be episode 2 of the series, but it'd be a lot longer. It also features a retired driver, not themselves, but as a character being introduced into the series. I'm introduced as a diecast into the series, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, the stop motion series, I like the NASCAR memes. I can't give a definitive answer to, because that one takes a lot longer than it occurred to me. If you're talking about like diecast racing, kind of like the old Double E Cup series, I will not be doing one of those. I don't have the patience with myself to do that. But I have the cars to do it. Looking right now, I'm having a shelf of custom cars sitting right in front of me. I mean, here's one just on my desk of a custom Pepsi Max car just sitting on my desk. Or even here, a custom AlphaTauri car that I did. So I mean, I have the cars to make a custom racing series, but if I wanted to, but I don't have the patience with myself. Who inspired you to do YouTube? Was it another YouTuber? Who inspired me? I mean, the biggest inspiration for me personally was Eric Estep. He was an absolute legend of NASCAR YouTubers, so I wanted to be like him. In fact, he, I guess, kind of inspired the stop motion series, which I did. He definitely inspired the NASCAR-esque videos. But to make memes specifically, that one was probably What Incarnation. But yeah, those two guys are probably the reason that I'm even sitting in front of this camera right now. Denny Delivers is also one that inspired the NASCAR memes, so I did need to bring that one up too. question here about my location. All I'm gonna say about it is I'm in the Midwest of these here United States. I don't want to give specifics on that. Please understand that. And the final question is my age. I'm currently here.